Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Robert C. Bobby Scott, United States Representative from the 3rd District of Virginia.
Thank you, Governor Youngkin, Governor-elect Spanberger, Governor Northam, the John's family, Linda Johnson Robb, who's with us today. My friend in college, Skip Griffin, ladies and gentlemen, as the Dean of the Virginia delegation, it is great to be with all of you as we celebrate this great day for the Commonwealth, as well as a great day for the nation, as we honor the life of Barbara Rose Johns. It's been said that as a 16-year-old, she led a walkout of students at the Moton High School in Farmville, Virginia, because she refused to accept inequality of segregated public schools. And her determination led her to contact Oliver Hill and Spotswood Robinson with the NAACP, which led to the lawsuit Davis versus County School Board of Prince Edward County, Virginia, which, as we just heard, ultimately became part of the landmark case of Brown v. Board of Education, where the Supreme Court famously said that in these days it is doubtful that any child may reasonably be expected to succeed in life if denied the opportunity of an education. Such an opportunity, where the state has undertaken to provide it, is a right which must be made available to all on equal terms, and overrule the precedent of separate but equal, saying that separate but equal facilities are inherently unequal. Today, many of us are following Barbara's footsteps as we work to ensure that America is living up to the promise of Brown v. Board of Education, fighting against segregation, fighting for diversity, as we ensure that every child has equitable access to a high-quality education. But as we all know, our nation has a complicated history, and Virginia did not immediately accept the ruling in Brown. Instead, noticed the language in Brown, quote, where the state has undertaken to provide it, and actually closed the schools in Prince Edward County to avoid integration by what they called massive resistance. We have some students here today that were denied that education. Can you stand? I know Skip and others who were denied the education, please stand. And the General Assembly adopted that massive resistance, and we have members of the General Assembly who are here. We have a different General Assembly. Can the members of the General Assembly that are here with us today please stand? Now, I believe the story of both Virginia and America is that while we face setbacks, we may not be perfect, but eventually we will be able to right past wrongs and keep moving forward. I also want to give special thanks to Governor Ralph Northam, my former colleagues Jennifer Wexton, Tom Garrett, and the late Donald McEachin. All of them were instrumental in making today a reality as we honor Barbara Rose Johns. It was her strength and unwavering belief in equality and justice that helped change the entire nation for the better. So it is hard to think of a better Virginian to represent the Commonwealth in the United States Capitol. Thank you.